Okay, hey, welcome. Welcome to the Backyard Professor live Christmas Eve. I had to chase some guy off my roof. He's up there kind of making a clatter and a bang. So I just wanted to say hi tonight and wish everyone a Merry Christmas and say thank you to everybody for all of your support and enjoyment and laughter and just wisdom, all of your wisdom. It's been a good year. It's been a zany year actually, but it's been well worth all of the effort, all of the time it takes to put together the materials that I put together, etc. And I wanted to tell you how grateful I am that all of you are sharing in this journey with me. Yes, I'm the man on the camera and all that jazz, but it's you guys who make the show successful. If I didn't have the friendship and the support of everybody and the love and the excitement and all that jazz, then I wouldn't have nearly the fun of doing this. So, as you guys know, I also do love chess, and I'm going to be producing a lot of chess videos this up and coming year. It's time for me to get really seriously good at chess. And I'm also going to be doing a lot of information on Mormonism. And I've decided I'm going to bring back my philosophical ramblings as well. So that's kind of I'm telling you on Christmas Eve because that's my New Year's resolution, but I'm going to tell you all that noise next week also on New Year's Eve. Which nobody's going to attend or show up at all for New Year's Eve because we're all going to be out there partying, right? My idea of partying, I'm going to give my age away here, but my idea of partying is being able to get to bed at 10 o'clock so I can have a good night rest. Boy, I'll tell you, it's just not like it used to be. I used to be able to pull those all-nighters, and those days are over, and I really think I can say thank goodness. So anyway, let's see who all's here. Mark Crispin. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We've been doing the yeah, baby routine for a while. Tim Rathbone, good to see you. Jerry R708. Hey, Merry Christmas Eve to you too, my good friend. The Jolly Troll. Ho, ho, ho. Doctor. I love your handle. Dr. Johnny Bananas. I love it, man. Lowell Taubman, MD, Rumblers or iTumblers. Sorry, my eyes aren't working. John Rogers, thank you. That's very kind of you, my friend. Craven Spider, that chess guy. Woohoo! Yeah, Bubba. You and me, we're going to do some chess together. Don Smith. Oh, well, thank you. My good pleasure. I'm grateful that people are learning things. Oh, what's his face? Hey, oh, what's his face? That could be a good YouTube handle. I'm just saying. Maybe we could team up. And the Backyard Professor and oh, what's his face? That could be a lot of fun. So anyway, hey, I've always appreciated my audience. You guys are beyond incredible. You really are. You're the reason I have so much fun. You're the reason I look forward to getting back on here so that I can see you. And I love, after a show, I love being able to go and read the chat and see what's been happening in the chat. The brilliance is everywhere here. Ian Thomas Brennan, Merry Christmas. There you go, right? Latter-day Digest. Yes. Merry Christmas. Yeah. I'm not going to be very long tonight. I know Radio Free Mormon is doing a Christmas Eve doodah and others are trying to get in on the action and all. Everybody's squeezing in Sunday night on Christmas Eve. And I suspect next weekend it's going to be the same. And who knows? It may never change. So, boy, hate to give you all choices and all, but it's okay. With choices come blessings. Huh? Hey, I did have an interesting situation though. And this is for real. So this will be the serious part of tonight. and then I'll be able to bear my testimony and we can get out of here. Oh, no, I'm kidding. All of this is testimony. Hey, you know what a testimony is? A testimony is a discovery, right? Not about any specific thing. Every time you discover something, you say, wow, I didn't know that. Or, hey, that was kind of cool to figure out, etc. That's a testimony. Hey, JG, can we hear more readings of Morals and Dogma? Interesting. Albert Pike, Morals and Dogma, the Freemasonic stuff. Yeah, that might be really fun. That would be fun to analyze his stuff. I'll tell you what, I will try to do more Albert Pike, Morals and Dogma in my philosophy videos. That would be a great spot for it because, I mean, love him or hate him, whatever, whether you're a Freemason or not, Albert Pike was something else. His Morals and Dogma is one of the great books. It really is. So yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'll be happy to put that together. John Doe, Merry Christmas. Well, thank you. I love doing my chess stuff. And I'm going to do more. And there is so much to do and all. I'm having a lot of fun. I've got a chess teacher. I'm learning chess from a grandmaster now. I shouldn't be saying this, but this up and coming year, I'm gonna pick up the steam here. I'm gonna get good. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yes, I did that chess guy. Yeah, I did some mathematics videos there for a while too. They're in the older section. I basically just got right up to where I was doing graphing and algebra. I was doing some basic algebra. And then, you know what? The most popular math video I ever did was the video on fractions. I was just stunned how many tens of thousands of views that video got. I actually think I did 3 or 4 of them, and each one of them just had tens of thousands of views, man. It really shocked me, but I think most people were appreciative of that. But yeah, I've done some math videos as well. Oh, that's how you found my channel, is through the math. Oh, how fun. How crazy is that? Yeah, the things you don't expect, the connections you find. I'm having people come on now who are finding me through my shorts and my stupid dad jokes and and I mean, it's funny because there's some people who think I'm serious in the shorts. I'm just doing dad jokes just to get people to laugh. Oh, thank you, Jerry R708. That's very kind of you, my friend. Merry Christmas. Love you too, brother. You're a good man. So yeah, I've been doing these dad jokes and I'm getting a lot of new subscribers, and I'm having people respond saying, thank you for making my day. You made me smile. You made me laugh. And I'm thinking, you know, there it is. That's the point. That's what it's all about right there. So I'm never going to quit doing shorts on the jokes. And I still do have a lot of, it's endless. It is literally infinite to do different chess tactics, shorts and videos. I'll do more of them too, but right now the jokes are fun. And then I have gotten into a steady routine with my chess, and I am so thoroughly enjoying doing that. There is something about chess that just, oh, thank you, Mark Crispin. That's very kind of you to say so. Yes, much love and respect to you too, my dear friend. Yes, sir, Bob. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting, fun, interesting things. If I run into a new book that I have never seen before and I read it and I want to analyze it and all, that's why I put in that category of the backyard professor philosophy. I mean, I'm a armchair philosopher, just like I'm an armchair idiot that wants to imagine I'm smart and funny, but it is so fun for me personally just to share ideas and knowledge and bounce ideas back and forth off the chat group and off of the screen and see what people say in the comments to the videos and all. Some people I offend. I never mean to. I don't think. Other people I make very happy, and that's very nice too. Oh, Steve Eliason, thank you so much. You're very kind. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thank you. That's very awesome. So, whatever subject gets my interest is the subject that I go with and that I use to. I love this platform because I could turn around and share it with people. And who knows? I mean, maybe there's something that can benefit uh, someone in a positive way, even if it does cause you problems, cause you to uh, even go so far as to begin disbelieving in something you thought was true. And so something I've said triggers you and you begin to re-examine that from my perspective, that can only have great value. And I mean, that means in chess, in philosophy, in any religion, in life in general. And I've discovered a key. I'll share it with you. And this is a pretty important key, at least in my opinion. Don't take yourself seriously. I take the subjects seriously, yeah, but not me as a person, not me, not myself. I am so important. I've got to do this exactly correct. And I have to have my hair all proper and I have to look good. And, you know, if you take yourself so important that you stifle your creativity or you stifle your ability to communicate, if you stifle your ability to love your fellow human, etc., then you're taking yourself too seriously. Now, take yourself seriously. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't get so egotistical that you begin to look down on others and disvalue what they experience or what they think or what they know, stuff like that. So, oh, thank you, Craven of Spider. Yeah, he's saying, I love the old school chessboard. It is easy on the eyes and it is novel on the deity, on the deity. It's novel on the digital. But yeah, it's easier to do the electronic. And I won't be able to do as much with the old. There it is behind me, way back there, the green and white one. But yeah, I love playing on that one too. So thank you for letting me know that. We'll do a whole lot more. Oh yeah, Porter Rockwell. I have intentions of doing videos on him. Good stuff. Oh, Merry Christmas Eve to you, Ken Brown. Thank you. Henning Lundberg, Merry Christmas. Greetings from Norway. Hey, welcome from Norway. I think, if I remember right, isn't there someone who's sort of getting good at chess from Norway? I used to offend people, and I ended up doing it intentionally for a while because so many people were mocking me for just being so lousy at chess. How dare I try to share chess knowledge on YouTube until I was a grandmaster, and there for a while, the naysayers intimidated me out of doing some chess videos for a while. It was a rough go for me, man. My ego took a bruising, and now I'm coming back and I'm saying to hell with the naysayers and the critics. I don't give a flying flip whether you like me or not. I'm going to get good at chess, and I'm going to share my chess journey with everybody else, because if I can do this, all of you can do this. But yeah, I used to call Magnus Carlsen Magnet Carlsen just to drive him nuts. But I was doing it in a fun, loving way, sort of trying to be respectful. I try to do the Stephen Colbert type of humor or the Jimmy Kimmel, and I just fall flat on my face. I'm not a comedian. I'm an idiot. I have come to grips with that. And so what I am, and that's the way it works. So, but I do have a lot of fun sharing it. It's good stuff. So, oh, Peter Higgs. Yes, BYP family. Merry Christmas. I do feel, and Henning Lundberg, thank you. Thank you for showing up from Norway. What time is it in Norway right now? It is 6 p.m. Sunday evening. You're probably in Christmas now. Yeah, well, I'm one of you mere mortals, jolly troll. Believe me, my handles on my desk is getting goofy. Yeah, I'm one of you mere mortals, but that's okay because even we mortals can grow and expand, and that's the point. So it's all about fun. It's about, you know what chess does for me that I love, and it actually does spill over into my ability to do my philosophy videos and my ability to discuss several of the subjects concerning Mormonism or Catholicism or any of the organized religions or religion in general or spirituality, etc., atheism, science, any of the idea here is to learn and recognize that our knowledge is limited, but it teaches us, chess teaches us how to set goals. And if you set goals in life and accomplish them, and they don't have to be huge, big, grandiose, magnifico, unbelievable, it's a miracle that I got that goal right. No, just set little daily goals and accomplish those goals. That's what I'm going to be doing with my chess this coming up here. You can't believe how much more you can accomplish. So, if anything, my videos will help people grasp, being able to do is learn how to set goals and do it with an excitement. I mean, if your goal is to get physically stronger, don't start with 300 push-ups a day. Don't kill your ability before you even get off the ground. Start with just 3 push-ups a day. I did that. And at one time, I got to where I was doing 1,100 push-ups in 3 hours. True story. No kidding. Now, granted, that was back in my youth. But yeah, just start with something simple, 3 push-ups a day, and then do those. And then that'll eventually turn into 4, then 5. I mean, if that's your thing, if you want to do jump roping to get your stamina up, your calves built up in your legs or whatever, or if you want to become more intelligent in a subject, don't start with reading a book a day. Start with reading whatever the subject is you want to learn for 10 minutes a day. And then build up from there. So, and that's what I'm doing with chess. So, anyway, yeah, 11:44 a.m. Christmas Day here in Southern Oz. Okay, the man from down under, Peter Higgs, good deal. Henning Lundberg, it's 2:15 at midnight in Norway. Going to bed soon. Yes. Thank you for being part of the chat show tonight, though, Henning. I love it. And I'm trying to do more live with my chess now as well, even though I blew the last game in my live yesterday. Oh, God, that's the downside of doing live chess with this board. If I make a mistake, if I skip a move or whatever, I can't go out and edit it or redo the video. I'm live, so I have to flow with it. Anyway, I'll get better. You just got to be patient with me. Oh, well, thank you, chess guy. Yeah. Yeah. Here's what I do. It's just like chess tactics, chess guy. Just do one a day for 2 weeks. Just one. And I mean, do it 5 or 6 times once you get it. Each day for 2 weeks, and then pick it up and go to 2. And then pick it up and go to 3. And seriously, they say within just 6 months, you're an animal. But you don't have to overwhelm yourself and bog yourself down. Just do the fun stuff gently. I wasn't, JG. No, I've never been in the military. I have not had that privilege of serving the country in that capacity. I serve it in others. So, yep. Hey, Ned's Kaiser. You are great your own way. Oh, thank you. 2:16 in Germany there in the morning. Oh, my gosh. And you're up watching me? Thank you. Welcome to the audience. I don't know if I've ever seen you here before. You're more than welcome to be here. Absolutely. Yeah, I just brought my family to bed. Well, good for you. Hope you're not alone over And that's the reason for the stream. No, I'm not alone. I'm just doing this stream real briefly just to say thank you to all of you, my audience, and those who share support with me financially, physically, morally, spiritually, humorously, chessically, philosophically, religiously, etc. This is just basically me Christmas Eve saying, I love doing what I'm doing. And it's because of you, the audience, that I love doing what I'm doing. And I'm going to give you a lot more good stuff in next year. I ain't going away. You guys are going to have to live with it, man. I feel your pain in advance, but you're going to have to suffer with me. I promise I'll make you laugh and giggle, if nothing else, at how ridiculously silly I am. So, all right. Well, Metz Kaiser, Merry Christmas, my good friend. And I will see you on the chats. Thank you, Andrew Folczyk. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah. I've got a lot of new names here tonight. This is awesome. So I appreciate you guys showing up. Like I say, I've got another good and dear friend who's doing a Christmas Eve podcast tonight, and he's going to be on for several hours, I think. Now, he is doing it because there are folks, unfortunately, who are alone on Christmas Eve, and we want to at least reach out and say, hey, we love you and support you, and we're grateful for you, and I hope everything good happens to you the next year. Now, that being said, be careful, because in order for the good to happen, the bad also has to happen. That's just inevitable in the realm of time and space. And that gets into philosophy, and you get into Carl Jung and Alan Watts and Joseph Campbell and all of the great philosophers, Uzdavinus and what's his nose? What is his nose? Oh, he's one of the best philosophers I know of. Hold on, I'm going to get... I can't think of his name. Oh, let's see. I've got him right here. Where is he? I got Joseph Campbell there. Oh, this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Carl Ruck. Carl Ruck is really important, too. Good stuff. Persephone's Quest. There's a book for you to chew on. Holy shish kebab, that'll open your eyes. Yeah, ancient philosophy, mystery, and magic. This kind of stuff just turns me on. I don't know why, but it's fun stuff. Come on, it is. Empedocles and the Pythagorean tradition. Peter Kingsley, that's the man. Man, he is worth reading. He's fun stuff. I'll do some philosophy videos on him. And then, no joke, this guy, Patrick Harper. Really, The Philosopher's Secret Fire. A History of the Imagination. That book was an eye-opener. I really, really enjoyed that one. So the ancient mysteries thrill me. Modern chess thrills me. Mathematics, I like mathematics too. Oh, Mark Chrisman, thank you. So anyway, yeah. Do I have a favorite Stoic? Let's see. Is that like having a favorite type of bread? Was Marcus Aurelius a Stoic? I don't know if he was a Stoic or not. I like Marcus Aurelius. I haven't read near enough of him. I know Plato is a Greek. I get it. He's not a Stoic. Plato was a little earlier, but I can't help it. Plato is always fascinating to study and read. And I'm not kidding. And I know this is weird. This comes across as kind of goofy, but Friedrich Nietzsche, he was a deep thinker. He was good. I can't say I agree with him all the way, but I mean, I don't agree with anybody all the way with everything anyway. So that all works out. It's good. But yeah. So how about you, JD Craven Spider? Do you have a favorite Stoic? And if so, who? Maybe I can do some research and do some philosophy videos. That might be kind of fun. Maybe you and I can get together and do some philosophy videos together. Who knows? That'd be kind of a hoot, Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, well, I was very blessed with some good strength in my youth. That's true. Yeah, I did 1,100 push-ups. Just 5 years ago, I was bench pressing 245 at age 57, which ain't bad. I was keeping track. I was keeping up with all of the young guys. I was the talk of the whole gym. They were loving me, but then things happened and I couldn't keep going to the gym and all that. So hopefully maybe I can make a comeback. I do need to drop some weight. Boy, I gained weight so quick. It's embarrassing. It's hard. I can't believe how fast I gain weight. It's ridiculous. So anyway, Seneca, Aristotle, and Marcus. Okay, yeah, cool, cool. Hey, Blitz. Hello, my friend. Good to see you here. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Yeah, you must be a chess player with that handle, Blitz. Yeah, chess players of the world, checkmate together. Something like that. Yeah, I just made that up. It's, here's to chess, philosophy, and religion. Whew, what a mix. Talk about getting a mixed drink in life, right? Right on, Blitz. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff coming out this coming up year. I'm excited. I'm getting to the point to where, let's see, I've got a few years left, not very much, to where I can retire and then I can do podcasting and videos and chess and religion and philosophy full time. And I'm going to be doing that and have an active retirement and have some good times. I'm going to do some traveling and all that. In the meantime, I'm going to keep, hopefully, being able to meet cool new people. And hey, that's the fun of this for me, is I get to meet all you guys and get to know all you guys through these sessions of videos and live chats and through the chat. And gosh dang, this is so fun. It's especially fun when I'm up in Montana or somewhere in Utah or Texas or whatever, and someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, backyard professor, how you doing?" and shakes my hand. And that's a lot of fun too, to know there's people out there that talk to. Hey, John Doe, let's see what you're saying. Chess really can be about life from a nonlinear perspective. It's dynamic. Hey, good point. I like that. Do I like fishing? I do, and I don't do enough of it. And maybe that might be something I have to get back into. Both my wife and I have fished together a lot earlier in our marriage, but we haven't done a whole bunch now. But I need to do that without question. Hey, I can't pronounce your name. Please don't get mad at me. Imara Dharmakirthi. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. Yes, very good. Okay, good. Yeah, good, Blitz. Oh, well, you're very welcome, Henning Lundberg. Yeah, thank you for all the effort you put into the videos. I've learned a lot from this video. 400 in Leech's ranking. Congratulations. That's awesome, Henning. Yeah, I am not sure of what my rating is. I haven't done rating runs for a while, and my FIDE score just sucks. That's horrible. I don't even think I rank at 800. I joined FIDE years ago and went to one chess tournament, and I just got blister caked, man. I mean, it was, oh my gosh. I had an 11-year-old kid beat me, and that just wipes your ego out, Here I am in my 50s, and some little kid wipes you out, and you're going, oh my gosh, I can't do this game. I can't do this game. So, but yeah, I think I went to a tournament and won 2 and lost 5 or whatever. So I never went back. That is on my bucket list, though, to do. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to, once I get through this chess mastery course that I'm studying, I am going to go back to over the board tournaments and pick up my FIDE score, but I'm not going to do that for a while online either yet. I still don't have the capability yet. I'm going to keep teaching chess, doing my chess videos, and all that jazz. But we do have a Backyard Professor Chess Club on Leech's, if you're not aware of, that you're more than welcome to come and join. They put it together in my honor, and it's just so overwhelmingly amazing that someone would do that. And so we're trying to get that built back up. But look us up under Leechus and come and join us. We're going to try. Right now, it's really kind of quiet, but we had it going there for a while, and then COVID hit and things happened, life got in the way, etc. So anyway, so yeah, this is a lot of fun. So I have been on here for about a half an hour, and it looks like more and more people are coming in. And all I'm basically saying is this is my thank you to you for being such a fantastic audience. And I'm so grateful for you. I'm so appreciative of all of your ideas and your ability to keep me pumped up. We want to pump you up. You remember that Saturday Night Live with those great big muscle bound dorks that had the fake muscle chest? We want to pump you up. Yeah, you know, the dumb things you remember, right? I also, okay, JG, I will do more philosophy books or videos, philosophical videos. Yeah, I like the philosophical videos too. Hey, Nicholas Person from Sweden. Thank you. Welcome. Boy, you're up late. Oh, you are very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. The best chess teacher and all of the chess inspiration. Well, I don't know if I'm the best chess teacher, but I love the game and I try hard to learn something new so that I can share it with you. Or if I find a really good old game, you know, I've noticed that on YouTube, you guys. These kids that are doing the YouTube videos now, I mean, make no mistake about it, they are sensational and they're fun to watch, and I do watch them. But so many people are ignoring some of the older chess games and chess grandmasters and masters that really deserve to have their chess games played. And maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing as a chess teacher while I improve my chess. But there is some powerfully wonderful instruction in those games, man. I'm not kidding. They are sensational. I just did one this morning that you really want to go watch. I'm sincerely serious. It's a fantastic game. It was with Horowitz. It was a simultaneous. I'm not sure how many he played all at once, but Horowitz was one of the dang good ones. I mean, really, really, really good ones. So anyway, yeah, I love sharing the ways that these games show us how to play and improve our chess. So yeah, I'll be doing these for at least the next, 297 years. And then I'm going to have to check out and hit the big ride in the sky eventually, I suppose. Oh, well, thank you, Ken Brown. That makes my day. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say that. Hey, Lee Mortensen, Hans and France. It was. It was. Thank you, Lee. Yes, they want to bomb you up. Hans and France. Oh, Saturday. You know, the other one I loved on Saturday Night Live was the guy that would stand up there in front of a weather map and he would go, all right, tonight I am the hippy dippy weatherman, and we've got hippy dippy weather, man. And he said, we're going to have hippy dippy weatherman. Well, I live in a place that is full of hippy dippy weather, man. And I'm not kidding. It's crazy. So, but at least we're getting a white Christmas. So. Oh, well, thank you, Ergeed. Oh, and Ergeed, I love your enthusiasm, brother. Thank you. Yeah, you do like that green and white board behind me there too. Yeah. Yeah, and I will. I'm not going to quit using them. Now, there may be times where I have to use an electronic computer setup, but I have never done it, and I've seen some of these guys who mess up on the mouse, and I've got this stupid pad built into my Mac. I don't have a separate mouse to point arrows and stuff like that. So I've been actually thinking of making plastic arrows that point like how the knight moves on some longer arrows so that I can point to where I'm trying to show you what's going on, which piece is pinned and all that jazz. But I'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm going to keep using this board too. So it's a fun way to do it. It's old fashioned, but then after all, I'm not exactly a 19-year-old pipsqueak squirt anymore. So, Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. Mark Crispin saying that Chris Farley as a Chip and Dale dancer was so funny. Oh my gosh, that was sickening hilarious. Yeah, I don't mind being funny and doing humor, but do not ask me to imitate a Chip and Dale dancer. Not happening on my channel, no. Oh, okay, you want it? Okay, here we go. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. I would not torture you that way. I'll bet there's some people who watch this video, though, who say, holy cow, this guy has lost his lid. And I have. See, this is part of the fun, isn't it? You make people smile. You laugh. You have a little fun. You don't have to take yourself so serious. You can let your hair down a little bit and have some fun and live your life more genuinely. And there's no greater satisfaction. And I get, oh, you know, what the heck? That sounds like a pretty good Christmas message, doesn't it? What the heck? I could say that's the theme of tonight's video, right? Be true to yourself, not to someone else only. You got to be true to yourself as well. So, yeah. Okay. Rosanna, Dana. Yeah. Oh, so, hey, Don Smith, welcome. Oh, I got to wet my whistle. I'm talking 229 miles per. Oh, and oh, mind like a steel trap. I was going to tell you something, and then it went rusted. Oh, I had a good thought come in and take off that way, go out that way, and I can't catch it. I was going to tell you something deep and profound, but oh well. George Carlin. Oh, boy. You're kidding. Are you serious? George Carlin was the hippy dippy weatherman? Dude, don't be joking me. I never put that together. Oh my gosh, I'm giving my real brutal ignorance away here. Oh, no wonder he was so pea-picking funny. Oh man. Oh yeah, Chuck Mays. Thank you. I will be doing boatloads of the older games now, and I'm trying to get into the more modern, newer games also. Absolutely. I mean, I gotta. Magnus Carlsen he is insanely good. Him and Hikaru Nakamura and Levy at Gotham Chess really does a good job touting those guys and all. He's more about entertainment. Although he is very astonishingly dang good at chess. He is sensational. But yeah, I like to be educational, but not stuffy educational. So I like to have a lot of fun. But yeah, there is some fantastic chess knowledge in these old games that I'm sharing with you. Oh my gosh, Tim Rathbone's agreeing. George Carlin was the hippy dippy weatherman. I never put that together, you guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. Cliff High Substack and get your brains blown out. Really refreshing stuff. Okay, I will, Ergid. I will do that. Hey, Kendra. Thank you. Welcome. Good to see you, dear. Yeah, Merry Festivus. Merry Festivus. Festivus. That was my favorite character on Gunsmoke. Oh, wait. No, that was Festus. I mean, besides Miss Kitty. Come on. When Gunsmoke was on, all of us kids goggled at Miss Kitty. Yeah, we liked Matt Dillon. He was a stud. And Doc was awesome. And Festus. Well, I don't know if you should do that, Matthew. I loved it. Matthew, we can't go in there, Matthew. Good old Festus. He was awesome, man. The Festivus for the rest of us. Oh, hey, Ken, could you give us some insight on when en passant was first introduced into chess as a rule? I'll tell you what I'll do for you, my friend. Just for you, my friend. I don't do this with just anybody, and I'm not even kidding. Let me double check here. I think I have the book by Davidson, if his name was Davidson. Yeah, Henry A. Davidson. I remember A Short History of Chess. If you've never read this book, I'm not kidding. It is sensational. Let's see if he has anything about en passant. He does. Pages 14, 16, I mean, backyard professor, pull the book right out of my library and answer the question. Oh, Ergib, thank you. That's very kind of you, my friend. Okay, changes initiated and concluded during this medieval period. Okay, so he's talking about chess as played in Europe in 1200 AD. It was indistinguishable from the Arabic game. So European chess 400 years later in 1600, on the other hand, oh, Kendra, oh, you're awesome. Thank you. That's very kind of you, dear. So 400 years up the time scale, 1600, it would have been acceptable in any modern club. So by 1600, this 400-year time period of medieval chess was characterized by experimental variations. It was designed to increase the speed of the game. Yeah, I heard that chess games before the 1200s or whatever, some of those chess games lasted for weeks. They would visit each other once a week and make a move and sit there and tweak on their cigar, have a bourbon and laugh and giggle, and then take off and leave the game there to play again. So thank goodness those days are over. Speed of the game, premiums for alertness and long-range strategy. A checkmate became essential to victory during this time. Now we're talking between 1200 and 1600. You had to checkmate. You could no longer win simply by removing all of your opponent's pieces except his king. And a stalemate became definitely a drawn game. And the pawn was then given the privilege. Okay, so this is 1600s. Okay, up to 1600s, the pawn was given the privilege of moving 2 squares on his first move. And with this came the en passant rule. This was when castling was introduced, and later its variations were standardized. So that's fascinating. The bishop power was added so that he could move any number of squares along the diagonal instead of just 2. So yeah, the en passant. So it did pay to get this book years ago. Ask the backyard professor, he delivers. Asked about the en passant rule. There you go, my friend. My good pleasure. That's what it's all about right there. Yes, the Jolly Troll. It was when they allowed him to move. Yep. More than, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Don Smith. Yeah, he's off all right. Boy. So that was kind of fun. There's the en passant rule. That's cool. See, I've read this book, but I mean, it was decades ago. I bought this as a teenager. Actually, yeah, 1949. The first paperback was 1981. So I guess I was in my early 20s when I bought this book. But yeah, I remember reading it, and it was fantastically interesting. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's a lot of fun too. So that's about, I'm ended up talking about everything that I love tonight for Christmas Eve, which is such a pleasure. I love also, and this has kind of, it's given a false impression, I suspect, of me, who I am. I love discovering something new, knowledge-wise, that comes with the evidence of it that shocks me because it's not what I thought was real or true or accurate. And the new evidence comes forward and it shows, and this happens in mathematics quite a bit. Physics, that's the essence of the fun of studying quantum physics as opposed to Newtonian physics. I think that was one of my real impetus excitements when I finally legitimately began to read the atheist arguments after I was a Mormon apologist for so long. I actually broke down and read the arguments, not the summary of the atheist arguments from the apologetic stance, but I purchased their books and read their arguments. I think that's what made the study of atheism for me so exciting and interesting, and it still is because of that reason. So I love it when that happens to me, and I suspect that's why I keep buying more and more books. And it doesn't matter. I've got a whole ancient Greek section up here, and early Christianity and Jesus material all through there, and there's some philosophy and mathematics and infinity, studies of infinity, and all that jazz. So it's a lot of fun. Paradigm shift, yeah. Maybe that's what I like the best, is having a paradigm shift. So what the heck? It keeps me from getting bored with myself. Is that a valid way to look at this? I'll have to think of it, because I've never been bored with myself. I've never been bored. I gave up being bored back before I was a teenager. I promised I was going to learn something new every single day, and I was going to be happy and enjoy every single day. And so far as I'm aware now, I've been 99% the way there. And it's a great way to live. It's a great way to be alive. I'm just telling you. So yeah, anytime I can read something about God, man, or the universe, or whatever, I do. And that's what makes the space telescope so dadgum fascinating and delightful, is because, man, it shows us stuff we never could even imagine is out there. And it's stuff like that. It's fun. It's fun to explore and discover and expand. I'm like a balloon. I'm an airhead. I love to expand. Woohoo! I'll drink to that. This is Diet Coke, though. No, yeah. It's not the good stuff that makes you go hiccup and say funny things. Even though I do say funny things a lot, or odd things, or whatever you want to call them. But so, let's see, what else? Well, that's why also, and I need to, hey, Chris Gordon, of all your books, which one or ones do you like the most or gained the most knowledge? Depends what subject I'm studying. It's a great question. It really is a great question. And, I don't know if I'm not sure if there's just any one single book that could fulfill that paradigm. Well, one of my favorites on an incredible subject. One of my favorites that actually got me into this subject is this one, Bridges to Infinity. And this is by Michael Gullin. It's a great book. And it got me into A.W. Moore's The Infinite. And then, of course, Kaplan and Kaplan, The Art of the Infinite. And then, of course, Oppie, Philosophical Perspectives on Infinity. That crap is deep. Woo! And then To Infinity and Beyond. And that's a cultural history of the infinite. And then The Uses of Infinity. This is a pretty good one on the mathematics of infinity. Yes, James Gleick has a good book on chaos. That was a game changer, wasn't it? I remember when I read that one, I thought, my gosh, our own built-in bias caused us not to take into consideration chaos. James Gleick comes in and shows how it is a fundamental of our existence. Now, how can that be? Because we live in a world that is ordered. We have order. We have categories, etc. Chaos isn't part of our life unless, of course, you live in your own library like I do, where I make a mess. But yeah, James Gleick was good stuff. So anyway, so it depends on what I want to learn about a particular subject and the knowledge-wise. One of the great books I really enjoyed studying evolution was Darwin's Ghost by Steve Jones when I was studying Darwinian evolution. And that was really kind of fun. And then, of course, you got Bill Nye. He's more of a popularizer, and Jerry Coyne. He's good, and Stephen, what's his nose, Gould, Stephen J. Gould. He was fun. So, yeah, one of my favorite books on the Greeks was. And I don't know if it was on the Greeks as such. Well, yeah, this was good too. This was good. This is a crazy book. I can't find the cover. To Think Like God. And this is the illustrated. This is about Pythagoras and Parmenides, The Origins of Philosophy by Arnold Harriman. It's quite a book. It's a beautiful book. It's well done. That kind of got me into studying Greek materials a lot. Homer, the Iliad, Odyssey, the Periclean War, Ovid's Metamorphosis, all of that noise, all of that stuff. Robert Eisenman is good on James, the brother of Jesus. There's no question about that. And then, I've got to move my chessboard. Yeah, and William Dever on biblical archaeology. On that subject, Dever is king. He's very, very good. I've got several of his books along with Smith on that. That's some good stuff. And then Bart Ehrman on the New Testament and Jesus. That's good stuff. So it depends on what I want to read and what I want to learn. I don't know if there's any one book or not. I'm not sure. That's a great question. I'll have to think about that. Gain the most knowledge. I get knowledge out of every book. One of my very favorite groups of books, without question, is this guy, David Feidler. And I tried to get him on my show, and I think I ended up losing the window. He had a chance to come on, and I didn't take advantage of it. And he's very busy in Europe, emphasizing the cultural aspects of the Renaissance and how to bring it back so that we take care of our world better. But his book, Jesus Christ, Son of God, Ancient Cosmology and Early Christian Symbolism, fantastic stuff. Restoring the Soul of the World, fantastic stuff. Yeah, now I've lost half my audience. Yeah, I knew I would. You get talking about books. Oh, hey, Debbie Donovan. Thank you for coming on. It's good to see you. I always like you and your insights. And then his series, Alexandria. Oh my goodness, Alexandria. There's 5 of them. If you can get these, I got these online. I don't think they're available in print. They're kind of on the rare end of things. Man, if you can get these books by David Feidler, he was the editor. Those are sensational. And then Homer, Robert Lamberton. Homer the theologian. So anyway, I didn't mean this to be a book review. That wasn't my intent tonight. But you did ask which book, and it just happens to be that I'm one of those idiots that really do like books. So there you have it. So I apologize for all the obfuscation, and then I've got about 35 chess books over there that I study. And each one of them give me a particular kind of chess knowledge. So I wouldn't pick any one above the other, but put them all together. If I could just keep them in my head, that would be awesome. Oh, man. Boy, that was a long-winded dissertation to show how dumb I really am, huh? Oh, thank you, Chris Gordon. Yeah, and I actually promised someday I would do an actual backyard professor on all of my library. I've just never gotten around to it because it's been so long since I've organized. See all those books way back there in the back? See that big chess set, that big new wooden chess set of mine that I got? All those books in that back shelf, all of that is my science, cosmology, mathematics. And then way back there in that back corner there, way back there by the furnace, the yellow furnace, right there on that side, right there, up and down, is all of my Greek and Hebrew and German and all that noise. So anyway, okay, have I bored you thoroughly to tears yet? I didn't mean to. I promise I'm not trying to bore you. That's just fun stuff. The Egyptian stuff, I like the Egyptian stuff. I've lost most of my stuff Egypt wise. I had quite a bit, but a lot of it was old and out of date. I do need some more shelves, Don. I really do. Hey, Newton Lemos. Merry Christmas to you too. Oh, Jolly Troll, thank you. I am glad you're here. What do I think of Tillich? Good question. I have not studied Tillich like I ought to. Perhaps I will this year. I do have a couple of his books. He's up here somewhere. I can't remember which. Oh, yeah, right here. I can't remember which ones. I've got this one. Oh, well, this is his history of Christian thought. Yeah, that's Paul Tillich. I know I've got a few of his books. I've got a couple of them over here somewhere where he really gets into the argument. No, that's Sartre. That's not Tillich. That's Sartre. Anyway, I've got a few of Tillich's books. Not many. I plead ignorant on that subject, so that might be a subject I can jump into. Kozyrev, ever heard of? Kozyrev, no. Kozyrev, what's he write on? What's his subject? Tell me, Ergid. Because the last guy, my very dear friend in Hawaii, T.O., he told me to get a hold of Algis Uzdavanis, and I bought 5 or 6 of his books, and he is absolutely over the top spectacular. So I always like finding new authors to study and read. Definitely. So yeah, Kozyrev, what's he? Who's he? What's he do? I might get into him. Bill Moyers, his great interviews with the World of Ideas. I enjoyed that book. That was the one where it was his interview with Elaine Pagels, the great female Gnostic scholar on Gnosis, where she described the more she delved into the early Christian materials, the more she realized that early Christianity was as diverse as Christianity is right now today. And we know there are at a minimum, and I mean at a minimum, you guys, 12,000 different 12,000 different Christian sects and denominations. Elaine Pagel says they were that divided back in Jesus's day, and she used the Gnostics as her basis of going through that. And it's like, what's his nose? Neusner, Jacob Neusner. I think that, religion, science, and magic. Yeah, where he described, it's also Charlesworth. I do believe Charlesworth. And what's his head? Yeah, Charlesworth. No, Sanders. Sanders is the editor. Jewish and Christian self-definition. This is about the aspects of Judaism in the Greco-Roman period. We know that we can no longer speak about ancient Judaism, but now we have gotten enough information that we have to say ancient Judaisms. And that's fascinating. That is extremely interesting. Just like we can no longer say, well, early Christianity. There was not an early Christianity singular. There was early Christianities. And it's so fascinating how many various different diversities existed, and they never went away. It just kept expanding. Jesus came and Jesus went, and it just kept right on evolving, changing, splintering, growing. In the West, see, we've got this biased evolutionary type thinking in the ancient history where we've messed it all up. Our Western view is not the most accurate or realistic. So, deep esoteric stuff. Kozyrev, I'll have to look him up. Kozyrev, actually, while I'm here talking to you, I am going to look him up. Kozyrev, let's see what Kozyrev's into. Nikolai Alexandrovich Kozyrev. Oh, a Russian, Soviet Russian astronomer and astrophysicist. 1908. Okay. I'll have to look him up. Nikolai, astronomical research, huh? Volcano-like activity on the moon. Okay. Yeah. I will check him out. Kozyrev. Thanks, Ergid. I will check him out. Okay, so well, I've been here for an hour and it is Christmas Eve, and I love all of you. I appreciate all of your attendance, your generosity, your wisdom, your friendship and love and your support. I appreciate that I have just enough value that you want to keep coming back for more. That's very nice. And I do appreciate that. And C.S. Lewis rocks. He is a character, isn't he? I mean, seriously, he was a deep thinker. You don't even have to be a Christian to enjoy C.S. Lewis. And I have not read near enough of C.S. Lewis as I want to, but yeah, C.S. Lewis, that's good stuff. Hey, he was so good. He wrote some pretty good fantasy fiction, you know. So, yeah, there you go. Eric Vogelin, I have not studied Eric Vogelin too much, JG. Technically, I haven't studied too much C.S. Lewis. I just read the other night in a book called Hamlet Enter the Critic on Shakespeare's Hamlet. I read C.S. Lewis's analysis of Hamlet, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was very interesting. I'm trying to do a little bit of study on Hamlet. Yeah, sci-fi too, Jolly Troll. Absolutely. So I'm going to call it a night, you guys. Thank you for being my audience. Thank you for sharing an hour on Christmas Eve with me. I love all of you. I'm going to go ahead and go. I know it's Christmas Eve. We got to go, get stuff ready and all. So I will continue live streaming Saturdays for chess. I do believe Saturdays will work out good for chess. Sunday evenings for Mormonism, philosophy, stuff like that. And Debbie Donovan, you're awesome, girl. Yes, Merry Christmas to you too. Appreciate all you do for me. I really do. I appreciate all your knowledge. I appreciate all your finesse. And yes, Chushraho Weihnachten. Yes, thank you, Tim Rathbone. You're awesome. Newton Lemos, you're awesome. Flowers. Woohoo. Thank you, buddy. Chris Gordon. Yes. Merry Christmas to all of you. Have a great Christmas tomorrow. I will catch up to you next weekend. Keep your eye on the channel. Remember, hit the like button and subscribe and hit notifications. I'm going to have a steady outpouring of chess videos, philosophy videos, some more art videos, and some more Mormonism, history, religion videos. The Backyard Professor is going to have a very busy, productive year this year, and I'm looking so forward to associating with so many fantastic humans such as yourselves. So I'm going to head out. Hey, thanks, Chuck Mays. Appreciate it. And Ian Fergal Farrer. Yes, you too. Also, thank you so much. Okay, this is the Backyard Professor. Signing off. Appreciate all of you. I'll catch up to you soon. Have a Merry Christmas.